The New York Times is being criticized for publishing an op-ed written by the mayor of Gaza City, who was appointed to the position by Hamas, an organization that has been on the State Department's list of foreign terrorist organizations since 1997. Mayor Yahya Sarraj wrote that Israel had pulverized Gaza's cultural riches. Quote, "I call on the world's municipalities, everyone, to pressure world leaders to stop this mindless destruction. Why can't Palestinians be treated equally like Israelis and all other peoples in the world? Why can't we live in peace and have open borders and free trade?" Sarraj said his son died when a strike hit his home. He questioned the Israeli military's tactics. Why did the Israeli tanks destroy so many trees, electricity poles, cars, and water mains? Why would Israel hit a UN school? The obliteration of our way of life in Gaza is indescribable. I still feel I am in a nightmare because I can't imagine how any sane person could engage in such a horrific campaign of destruction and death. This is why the piece is so controversial. He even mentioned it in passing. Quote, "One of my major goals after the Hamas administration appointed me mayor in 2019 was to improve the city's seafront and foster the opening of small businesses along it to create jobs." He was appointed by Hamas, which, according to the United States Director of National Intelligence, has, quote, "been the de facto governing body in the Gaza Strip since 2007, when it ousted the Palestinian Authority from power." This op-ed is being criticized by those on the right. Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley posted on X, "Remember when New York Times staff threw a tantrum over a Republican senator's op-ed? We heard no complaints from NYT staff about publishing an op-ed by a Hamas-appointed mayor over Christmas. That tells you everything you need to know about the state of our media." The creator of the popular Libs of TikTok account posted, "Well, now the New York Times is running opinion pieces written by Hamas. Are their journalists outraged? NYT showing their true colors." She, too, was referring to the fact that the former Times opinion editor James Bennett had to resign due to intense backlash from the outlet's staff and leadership because he published an op-ed from Republican Senator Tom Cotton. The piece, titled "Send in the Troops," called for the use of the military to stop violent protests in the summer of 2020. Bennett recently published a 16,000-word essay in The Economist, which said the New York Times had lost its way and has gone from a place with a, quote, "inclination to favor one side of the national debate to an impulse to shut debate down altogether."